The reveal of Mr. Chips, starring basically just Mr. Chips, along with Leo the lion, Alara the elephant, Slippy the slug, and Percy the penguin.
Warning. What you are about to witness is the true identity of Mr. Chips and how the name came about. I'm not an ex-solicitor, that's for sure, but here is the big reveal you all been waiting for.
In a lush and magical place, far from YouTube civilization, lived a boy named Eddie. Unlike any other child, Eddie was raised by a most extraordinary family: a lion, an elephant, a slug, and a penguin. This peculiar upbringing made his story one of the most fantastical tales ever told. Eddie's life began in the depths of the jungle, where he was found as an infant, abandoned under a sprawling banyan tree. Leo, a majestic lion with a heart as golden as his mane, discovered the tiny bundle first. Taking pity on the helpless baby, Leo gently carried him back to his den. He roared a call to his closest friends, seeking their aid in caring for the human child. Alara, the wise and gentle elephant, was the next to arrive. With her vast knowledge and nurturing spirit, she immediately took on a motherly role, wrapping Eddie in her trunk and cradling him with love. Slippy, the slug, slimy but surprisingly astute, joined them, using his knowledge of the jungle's flora to find the safest foods and natural remedies for Eddie. Lastly, Percy, the dapper penguin who had wandered far from his icy homeland, waddled up with a curious and nurturing disposition, ready to help in any way he could. Together, this unusual family raised Eddie with a blend of their unique characteristics. Leo taught him strength and courage, showing him how to roar back at the challenges of life. Alara imparted wisdom and patience, sharing the secrets of the jungle and the importance of kindness. Slippy, despite his slow pace, taught Eddie the value of persistence and attention to detail, while Percy added a touch of humor and adaptability, making the cold nights bearable with his stories of the Antarctic. As Eddie grew, he became an amalgamation of his caretaker's traits, embodying their strengths and wisdom. But despite his extraordinary upbringing, Eddie's adventures were only just beginning. One day, while wandering near the edge of the jungle, Eddie stumbled upon a group of travelers who were lost and hungry. Unfamiliar with the ways of the jungle, they mistook Eddie for a mythical creature due to his unique mannerisms and animalistic traits. With leaves and mud smeared on his skin and a wild look in his eyes, he was quite a sight. Out of a mixture of fear and desperation, the travelers captured Eddie, binding him with ropes. They intended to take him back to their village, hoping to sell him to a traveling circus. As they journeyed, the travelers would sprinkle salt and pepper on Eddie's head to tame his supposed wild nature, mocking him by calling him Mr. Chips after their favorite meal. Eddie endured this mistreatment with the patience he had learned from Alara and the bravery from Leo. He bided his time, knowing that his jungle family would come for him. And indeed, one moonlit night, Leo's mighty roar echoed through the forest, followed by the thunderous steps of Alara, the determined slither of Slippy, and the swift waddling of Percy. Together, they ambushed the travelers, who fled in terror at the sight of such a fearsome and diverse animal coalition. Freed from his bonds, Eddie embraced his family, grateful for their unwavering support. From that day forward, Eddie became a legend in the jungle and beyond. Known as Mr. Chips to the human world, he was a symbol of resilience and the power of an unconventional family. His story spread far and wide, reminding everyone that family is not defined by blood, but by the love and support we give and receive.
Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.